My name is Nana Jebi. Most people call me Kumasi Nyame. I am a media personality in Columbus, Ohio. I am attempting the Guinness World Record for the longest interview marathon. And the reason why I'm doing this is, as we all know, Africans living in the diaspora, we have a problem of communication. We have a problem of knowing where to go when there is a problem. And that's the main reason why I'm trying to talk to experts in the community that knows the system very well. This conversation will be very insightful. This conversation will be very educational and very informative. So I need you all to join me in Columbus, Ohio, 1900 East Dublin Granville Road. The date for the event will be 21st to the 25th of June. 21st to the 25th of June. For any inquiries, please contact us on the numbers rolling on the screen. Thank you very much. Hello, my name is Nana Jebi. Most people call me Kumasi Nyame. I am a media personality in Columbus, Ohio. I am attempting the Guinness World Record for the longest interview marathon. And the reason why I'm doing this is, as we all know, Africans living in the diaspora, we have a problem of communication. We have a problem of knowing where to go when there is a problem. And that's the main reason why I'm trying to talk to experts in the community that knows the system very well. This conversation will be very insightful. This conversation will be very educational and very informative. So I need you all to join me in Columbus, Ohio, 1900 East Dublin Granville Road. The date for the event will be 21st to the 25th of June. 21st to the 25th of June. For any inquiries, please contact us on the numbers rolling on the screen. Thank you very much. Hello, my name is Nana Jebi. Most people call me Kumasi Nyame. I am a media personality in Columbus, Ohio. I am attempting the Guinness World Record for the longest interview marathon. And the reason why I'm doing this is, as we all know, Africans living in the diaspora, we have a problem of communication. We have a problem of knowing where to go when there is a problem. And that's the main reason why I'm trying to talk to experts in the community that knows the system very well. This conversation will be very insightful. This conversation will be very educational and very informative. So I need you all to join me in Columbus, Ohio, 1900 East Dublin Granville Road. The date for the event will be 21st to the 25th of June. 21st to the 25th of June. For any inquiries, please contact us on the numbers rolling on the screen. Thank you very much. Hello, my name is Nana Jebi. Most people call me Kumasi Nyame. I am a media personality in Columbus, Ohio. I am attempting the Guinness World Record for the longest interview marathon. And the reason why I'm doing this is, as we all know, Africans living in the diaspora, we have a problem of communication. We have a problem of knowing where to go when there is a problem. And that's the main reason why I'm trying to talk to experts in the community that knows the system very well. This conversation will be very insightful. This conversation will be very educational and very informative. So I need you all to join me in Columbus, Ohio, 1900 East Dublin Granville Road. The date for the event will be 21st to the 25th of June. 21st to the 25th of June. For any inquiries, please contact us on the numbers rolling on the screen. Thank you very much. Hello.
Radio. Tighten your seatbelt, be ready for the drive. Tighten your seatbelts and be ready for the drive. Tighten your seatbelts and be ready for the drive. We're driving you home to your various destinations.
We're driving you home to your
various destinations. With Kumasi Nyame, Revolt Drive. Revolt Radio. Define yourself. Tighten your seatbelt, be ready for the drive. Tighten your seatbelts and be ready for the drive. Tighten your seatbelts and be ready for the drive. We're driving you home to your various destinations.
We're driving you home to your
various destinations. With Kumasi Nyame, Revolt Drive.
Yes, tighten your seatbelt and get ready for the ride. And Burundi. This is the Revolt Drive. My name is Kumasi Nyame, the man, the Siri, the God. And he be doing commodity said that be a tenacia. Yeah. No. And then so Chevy and a producer. Big ups yourself, Chevy.
for always producing me. Yes, there kako sa. And Friday, I'm for Jessica. Jessica, we make us omuniska so watch it. But we will figure it out. We'll figure it out. Today is Friday, and then the drive nana. Yeah, the Bremen. But all bad no share video no. Eddie, we are live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Invite your friend, invite your family, share with them, and let them and join the conversation. Yes, na and no who ask them no. So me try to say there quick copy. The munim say about printing. Yeah, we are serious about printing, and then I'll pay flyers, books, brochures, postcards. Calendars. A day the printing envelopes, t-shirts, Ninja Oba 1900 East Dublin Granville Road. 1900 East Dublin Granville Road, former Ashland University building anymore. Ninja ebedi hunjuma edi amount for fair na ujuma di ebia okwakwa ebia no akon kan amount backdrop ene banners nyina no ye be ne edi amount na fair. It's from 220465082 220465082 na bibia enko kama emfa emount. Yes, believers attire there, a Christian team t-shirt that aims to inspire and motivate us in our belief in Christ. Emra iwomunu ye mrebone emra untibi mu Yesu di wa woni say emrebone na say Yesu shall there obi enu obi timaka say Yesu fato. Yes, na eno ho asem no nti wo ba you will be to say give it to God and go to sleep. Beautiful designs, give it to God and go to sleep. You are capable, worthy, and amazing. Fear ends where faith begins. God is my president. Sincere love. ASAP always say a prayer. These are beautiful t-shirts. Just say they motivate in our beliefs in Christ. We here be not free 220465082 and also with me I call believersattire.com. Lona Soul there. One say a quality 3D printer and one Lona Soul. They were also printed the move out to say yes. Fabric and also there and your pepe fabric and your fabrica a sawana honke county be David. Lona Soul quality fabric also Martin is a cotton. Your tops no as at now we have the white, we have the black. Meaning in half time black or white to yes. And then man also yes shorts no Allah. Your 10 and gray, yes, no na come up, it's more tire mon size it down, yes, be up so that be man. Yes, I got would suffer for the trim holiday, no, unsa. Or they said the old prefix, or no, I don't know. Yeah, you may see. Why? It's called www.lonasoul.com, www.lonasoulstreetwear.com, www.lonasoulstreetwear.com. Na kwajo die na bibia enye kama emfa emmawo ewo ehonom no. Yes, and I gang for nkwana what town. Yes, e be din komo. Ensem bebre na asisi. TikTok akan sembi, Elizato akan sembi. Eno hon komo na yeba aba bedi. Before amebusa kwa so no kra no. Say me the kafa Elizato the to home mame. Or say ladies like court marriage, but they hate DNA test. Why? A man umpe court marriage, bibia efa court gratas. Oh, efa court gratas, we are see you. Oh, ka just see go DNA dia uria kuku apai. Anyway, Big Mike, net to say.
Me had the more boss now, so.
Me hoye pa. We are sure so hoye die.
I'm hoye.
Honya ka kire bi o.
Me hoye. Me hoye cross him wow.
Bit be have wow.
There.
Oh yeah sure.
That's a bomb by the time.
Oh yeah sure.
Be doing it there.
Oh yeah sure say bit be wow. We are see.
That's a bomb by the time because they mean here no. They mean here no what thing.
They who here no they on. Yeah. Me wo. Ebefa. Ai.
Amen.
Ebefa. Ba say no wa jiska there.
They me jiska.
Last week one in this one. I dey say 30 days ala. I want for people so many super sports with you last week.
They tell me 6 weeks.
America Kromo ETS Ghana Kromo ETS.
Now I say you join. They got a form of what's up?
And everything was up course. Oh, Lamu says anyway. So Ohoya Behoye.
No, I don't know.
Ohoya Behoye. Some of us for Ohoye.
I
I got to see them. I think on Wednesday. They gonna be alright. On be okay.
Sure.
Any walk out there. Hey, yeah, for people can yay. And yes, one woman who knows say, you better the abuba, say go find me.
Oh, I know what you do, man.
We were horse ala Chevy Papa frame. Or frame, or plan B.
Okay.
Plan B, and you go find me 1 million for man.
Because
Yeah, say we have to set ourselves up. It's you go find me. Go find me near me the atoso. Na ya ye ne 1 million near the amano.
because someone go
Say so the way you are on the Free said that's the easiest way you to make millionaires.
honestly,
Stay to be how much lady be sir. I don't say go find me.
Oh, see the so there munye go find me, mame. What I say, go find me.
I'm saying fraud. And a police channel.
There be fraud no the amount for the yama to say go find me a hold the amount for Zika all the time. No, they end up refunding the monies back. But wait there, and you say be our fraud or boy man, you say no. You go up so a billionaire. The only way we be billionaires are
that's not allowed.
I don't allow say 7 million more. One move say
for a cost, right?
Yeah.
Maybe if it's called say be a so a business, so be a business. But like it's gonna take
only
the
capital.
Estimates no capital is 1 million. Because if there are 1 million Ghanaians in Columbus, that's
and justify raising better change,
if there are 1 million Ghanaians,
1 million Ghanaians in Columbus will be a man dollar. 1 million.
1 million. And see we no be asma $1. 1 million.
We all come back to zero. And you must only share papa plan and found.
Forget it. Now in for the couple so John we in there.
You already can't check it. Now
we are 199.
The end he cross all the idea about. Oh now be cast you just see. I love Ghanaians. We are just different. Talented child, maybe I will be have a child. Sure. Yes, drive Ali good.
I'm a talented mother.
Child will have the identity. I'm going to YouTube, so I'm going to say, "Over take care of the growth for a while." Say over the YouTube, no. Is it YouTube with me pedal off?
This is exactly
It's a YouTube one hour. But TV they also be see me through Facebook or YouTube. We are go YouTube.
Facebook no comments no ma. It's we quite sure.
Bo.
It's we quite sure.
It's we go our house with it. What comments no sir?
I'll tell you.
But anyway, GM said you remember call there.
Brand new one bad say.
Nyakura obi amwa.
Na make obi antimemo.
You nyame a.
America do be adwene ho. Obi nko fa how enka ne de ho. Anti we dey.
But say obi nka o how so o ho kire obi betimi aboa o. Tika.
Nipa say na ho kire o betimi aboa o.
Eh you ni mo. Oni be bia nyame be yi oboafo afirabo.
To adwum.
Sam.
Eh oni gidi ogarafo.
There. Now they all work our page.
Okay. I remember because we day or say yeah, Facebook is not fine. That's why we love it here. Okay. Because I love it or Hawaii. And you never have joined that Facebook or YouTube either. You never join it. You never join it.
Facebook redeem back page can find you.
Yeah. How's it?
And just already know what typing question.
I could be the KK and you betray the biao you can say. I hope he was so. The biao baswa. Controversial things. Anyway, we ready? So
forget it.
Yes. So Elizato akasebi. But you safa to suba me. Elizato say e maaba e pe court marriage. Yeah, fear yam konen fan ko to aba mu ne de ko to aba mu ana bibia e kama contract aso. Afi yakoye ni nyina awi. Upe bibia nkrata so afi akora ya beduru Then also, you have got to grant as well. I don't know what's the baby. Or Tias, what disrespectful. Comment to say, big bike.
So, for instance, so I collaborate Drew. I said, for instance, I collaborate Drew.
First of all, do you think that L is out to a point?
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah. Or point can see a part. See, really saying, I think say and Krata and some years, the NSS, so while Holland, so in the best set and Krata. Right, but I think say, I did certify what the NSA or what in Krata, so like courts marriage, you know, so no one signed document. And see, I call so I did a certified say or say DNA. Because
and I be more say oh dear.
Because since anything can happen. Like that man go foot me if a car, it's not come to car a mistake there. Like
In that era.
in this era, yeah. Obi Smith nani fee we Jerry or Bob Punks at na came a mistake but say, oh, you know, one thing led to the other and then you said menu.
Yeah, one thing led to the other.
They say one thing the belly did you other like that.
Say all called one planet, say one to will lead to the other.
Like I walk on dead and there you are.
We this over come back there with
What said the possibility said BB Besino. I 80%.
Well, I'm free me.
Oh, you have to say 80% today.
Probability 80%. Yeah.
Oh, they have BBC.
And you're 100%.
80.
By
80%.
There's a bigger possibility.
Which above average.
Which is a B plus.
B plus.
Yeah, it's you know, say like we live in an era. Obits me like it's not that we Gary wa bopons come and make up correct. It to car say, anything, you know, or corner down for 100. We could do that say. We after that I say one thing led to the other. Yeah, I mean, say by court marriage. I think so. If a man asks for DNA, even if you are married, I don't think so. There's anything wrong with it, honestly. But
into all points.
Oh yeah, all point. Because I think I sent last week. Was it last week? Not this week. Then I said, you know, so about to make us in public because sanka yeah 10 kakra. And so kasa was sanka off phone kakra. Because so a body.
They say they want to say they were built with emotions.
They
be logical. But remember saying that. Okay, we be I say okay. Otia, papa. We see. Me F and I make. Kufuado cry be follow. Kufuado catch is on short top follow.
Too emotional.
Yeah, emotional. And I say, what is logic say? Oba catch me say me teach and I say me so nti on permit. My gia to mudin. Right? That's Mr. Meka say was also nti me mpa and I say oh ba nti me mpa. I don't know what say very saying.
The people no dey the all kind so dey you to home because you oba.
But me just catch me also
because who need emotions.
Me need emotions me aboa.
Yeah, only hell is out to yajen.
Oh, me ne yajen.
Obey nkrata aware like aware ya de paper to so.
Me be me free ban there.
Who free there?
Maybe be free ban there. Me dey minim say. Mabusiafo. Ya tonsa. Ya be hu wabusiafo.
Any cola note.
Enwema mo beje no. Mo de amaye ye beji we. Ya kwato ye de aba. Mo agi atum. Asofo abeshira so. Me hu ni sama ware. To me ne dem sama ware. But sisi a nkrata sam ne because of kwasi abu nti. Ana sisi aso man ne say o yemfa nkrata nto so se ne be ya wo kina asem. Bibi ko sia. E betimi based on nkrata no, metimi anya bibi afiri ho. But I don't think say because yana na mo no mo tenase no man anything like nkrata.
Na boni nu bitiribusa. E say mo bad boni wo bitiribu to.
Amunya kra mo kokromoti na mo ditim. Eno kra how many times?
La wo wa ye adwuma wa fu ma lies read akọ.
Nti omo no san yo ma bi se ne ni omo so because no mo kwa ware na ye odo. Tete no even kra na enye odo kra na yes wo because of enyo ma 1-2-1-2 but our no
say unya di tum dia waji atum.
Oh yeah.
Our no succeed pa. But yen of late na there enye odo asem.
Nti wo betime busa DNA.
Me na me
o busa atwo na.
Wo ka kira me say wonye ma ka John say oh fine eye mea. Me first question maybe say oh menyimo eye mea. And okay, Mate, what
Yeah,
was
just
it?
with maybe that's how question.
I don't know. Mean
Almost every man asks that too,
Oh, really?
especially when it's not married.
Oh, when you're not. Yeah, when you're not. But because say when you're married, after you're married, can you
Oh,
answer the question?
after I'm married, yeah, mean bisa because yes, I know. Oba ni be feel say
Yeah.
What's suspected?
yeah, also suspected. Mean bisa.
After marriage, yeah.
After marriage, the mean bisa. But what secretly me kwa koye DNA.
Oh, more bad
Me more ba na mane. Say young married dia na me mpra no dia. And you make a chiro. Maybe you can be sound say, I am a ba. Because I am so, oh, I made DNA. Would you too ma? Oh, yeah, my DNA. But say, I made it, I mean, can't
No, the two now we know free say or free not answer saying.
What's the say?
Not answer say me did two must see any DNA but
See, and mean your beam.
when one tell led to the other dollar. Who said?
Oh, and you make a see and man say, when you too ma, a cabby a member who be a metro at war. Yeah, my list. And then maybe me oh me here painkiller me ta natural to
The condo pizza.
pizza anajo me kwando chicken
Chicken nuggets.
Man, pizza.
KFC ni nyina me gas ka nyina me twara to ho wonya wokim na me kwa DNA no na nya me ba
Na appointment no so when there.
ni nyina me tworo ni nyina I ka bia me bo bia me tworo nti se wonya wokim no ye me kwa DNA no na nya me ba me do me court first one
So the go say o brad you
deception a crime
deception but say on only a be to you. No free say all there. Now we've confirmed that all there. Let's all know that.
I no cry a problem.
No know that.
Deception first.
And what if you say?
A fraud.
Okokura je. Lawyer na the case we come was beba.
Wouldn't lawyer be beje.
Beba je okwana.
Lawyer be beje.
We this is okope mana.
Fraud.
This is okope mana. They are tired of women maybe. Everybody case we about that beba there.
Fraud. A serious case.
The financial okay. What Colano? What's the variance? One in the for baby na me come baby. Na say after your Joe child support. Yeah, not later when we say Colano your oba or you know.
Sir, to prevent this, you know, and I say me DNA, no.
So some money, yeah.
I'm a mean, yeah.
Best set is what signed it.
I'm a mean, yeah.
There be so only situation in the on side web set.
Oh, that make I say, my son website now. May DNA no answer my son website.
Na cry I want to no time na ko he.
I was at my son hospital.
Best set what the bar hospital.
Oh, now I don't bet laminate.
What sign phones? What sign phones be right? So from saying that all sign up or buy no work line sign. Now what you acquire best set in their brain. To within was so signature was so that.
But and most hospitals will call back on about asaya about actually you say akwale papa e ho I know actually so
I don't cry evidence. I am me handwriting.
but see e just call Bible could do
when I want to sign, I want to sign.
Me the first one I am the better form.
they can call they can call them say formula na be boa
Me nko tiamo there.
but if I say the pay you need to ho or faithful. This person has been faithful to you. BBI fine. One day be not for me.
One day.
And then no.
One day no a mistake.
Mistake.
Then here akurane ya meba na sa akurane ya meba.
So you mistake.
Why you faithful for 1,000 years so? Why you done for how many years so? I don't care. Then here is akurane ya meba na onya meba. Ekoye DNA no na akurane ya meba. Ubetua misika wa me. Untia me do be court. Quite antimi anje misika ma me am do be fa form.
Hey.
Simple.
A form you have.
You could do open your chrome.
A form you have.
Two from the way we are.
God, what deceive you?
What deceive him? This deception is a serious crime.
It is.
Yeah.
And men take deception differently.
Yeah.
You know, men take deception differently. But anyway, L is out today. No, mummy TikTok. TikTok is also be oka. TikTok is say. Some kind TikTok.
Oh yeah.
TikTok is say. Fair. Or say. Se o person worry oba at least 7 years.
It will be about the broken.
Or see 7 years. Fatus why a producer. Or see at least 7 years a day. No, it's okay. I 7 years a day. TikTok who and anybody be like or say don't marry someone you've not dated for more than 7 years.
You chinedi.
Who is logical? As someone can, Mr. GM so. GM who is logical?
As someone the logic in it. To me, dear, because our area to me take a different thing. We will do about even 10 years. I mean, I'm more dated 10 years. And son no more worry, but I'm worry and our area na yabasa. We bet me too about within 1 month, 2 months. We bet my worry be successful. Until me who say doesn't who here how many years or months I will be dating about. We share about and I say you will say. Or baby or
who about who's away here?
Oh, but one more near Nahua. And near the warm no. Because I'm a brainy at Chomudino. I can make candy because he had the warm one. Maybe I know Viajay. Remember Brenano, your Chomudino. Yeah, because of some woman in Naho. So, he said, money be our yen no more pay.
I don't.
Pressure. No, when you need 90 peso, wire cake. Into a sheer a quambia befaswa. Or baby behave looking so innocent, so good. I'm wiring the befaso. A bit maybe she shall be 10 years. Juma. When you're 2 man, what to
Trap not foul.
yeah, actually, I trap not chibe. Oh, it's 7 years and there is too much. It's a medical school cry.
Medical school 6
years.
It's just only the yellow.
Medical school cry 6 years. Into who by train 7 years.
7 years. Last 7 years, that's a so funny parliamented to 20, 30 home baby. We change what? We change what?
To charge 7 years now. Now on part.
Now you would date you or how margin? You would date you or how margin?
Before be about 7 years.
I think that's 7 bit me. 7 bit me. 7 years, 7 bit me. So, Ms. Boate say, only point be only Elizato. Or the same thing men say. Hey, yeah, boss GM with the agenda, 80% pa. If a woman says the child is yours, just accept it and move on because you love her. Ms. Boate, no. At Ms. Boate, oh, this one day I don't agree with you. Why would GM ask, is it mine? Are you not sleeping with her? Is she not your girlfriend?
Am I the only one sleeping with you?
Good question.
Hey.
That's the question. Am I the only one sleeping with you?
Then maybe that's the question you should have asked.
Well, it's the same thing.
What's say I met the
Or say, oh, the other house say, is it mine?
Yeah.
So who says, is it mine?
Is it
yes.
mine? It's the same as am I the only person sleeping with you? It's a nicer way.
Debbie.
Because you're about, come on, say, one I can say emotions. Well, about, am I the only one sleeping with you? No, so we take that as an offense.
Yeah.
To her, no.
So you
Not just say, oh, like you think that I'm being
around.
Exactly. But some people say, is it my idea? Like before, no, the impact
level.
They're different. Yeah, level. So impact they're different.
I will accept it, but just a maybe.
Yeah, your boss say, in this slave queen generation, you can't trust people. Oh. GM, I'll be your lawyer in this case.
Thank you.
Thank you. Miss what? 7 years the other day. We in school.
Medicine.
We check medicine crowd. Yeah, your boss is 7 years, master. Is this a college course?
I'm telling you.
Hey, that's a 7 years. The
No, I think so.
Will you be able to find a reason why, motive behind this statement?
Maybe maybe like he's been with somebody for some time, like maybe like 5 years or more, and then he thought that being with a person was gonna work out, or not marrying the person was gonna work out, and then after marriage, they say like from maybe from his point of view, right? The said it's easy to say about him, but I'm not sure they had that because something pakona in here. Say I say you share with 2 hours and 3 hours and 4 hours we are. And I said and she sworn in, so no, we are what's what okay, bye. See you later. So some kind of like if that's the norm, the NSA, we can be together for like 20 years.
No, yeah, why don't you try that?
I don't know why Balabit tries that.
Why don't we try that? Yeah.
Only why Balabit tries that.
Yeah, because when you live with people like or with somebody, like you see the person all the time, there are like a lot of things that they will do that you don't like.
Yeah.
And about telling them to change is like, like telling them like not to be them. And that's the same way. So also fans or banner so be on honestly ninja. And also like Jack West will be a compromise. You know, minya babeka say communicate yeah.
Echenya boy be communicate
fine. And America and see I mean it's an asset though, but I don't think so it's a good argument. Because
7 years in the chat.
7 years mean chat.
It took us your bar out water.
Make us go wine, but like
it was the appropriate
it
time.
shouldn't take you 7 years and now worry about.
What's the appropriate time?
Not make answer. There's no appropriate.
3 months is
there's no appropriate time.
1 year.
Within 1 month, or to me, you know who are there. I'm up to now. They're living. Obi so new obi at 5 or 7 years.
Obi cry should be and they are trying to park. I'm a trying to mono wa feel ya ma or na ko van say akwa ni park based on skills you.
Last time guy be story me read here. Was it girl be Oshia no yeah and we so could try no one night be no akwa ni baby. Me say so could share no one night pen no no.
With the uncle.
Akasi say our girl no.
Yeah. And see, I don't like
you go for the arrest. Oh, we are saying who could change that.
Obi any idea here no. Obi one my ono unyo aduane man and fa no ho. Which means show about no the here say be a channel of us like the way obey no. That's all that like he needs. Like Obi and I feel like say if we get to like understand that me I don't think say Venice and some can say 7 years. And so like what can say we any park no okay no one there it makes sense. It doesn't.
Yeah, 7 back taking no. The only bad you hear me who say I knew Biara cars as of the TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok so has been married for some time.
And yeah for the call. Anyway that day.
Seriously, 7 years.
Oh, that thing is over 80.
7 years is too much.
7 years, a while ago. 7 years, let's say only date at 23 or 30 years. Are they?
Many will be 7 years.
Emotional.
I don't think so. Any Mewario.
Yeah.
Many will date 7 years. I don't think so. Mewario. Yeah.
If it takes me that longer,
I will not.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah.
Try. Any young conqueror. Perfume was one general.
You only young conqueror.
Oh, young conqueror. And how can you date someone for 7 years? I didn't want to watch a show or buy no.
Or kind of say book.
Sometimes no more or sometimes or what. Sometimes you cry they are separated, but sometimes maybe I'll you cry no more about.
Now, Chromo cry all day to be out in the better.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
And only one more I have.
Can't know ya can peer. Let me Chromo only will be the teaser out in the better now. Will be called long.
I'm person more.
I don't move too fast, slow. So I say, oh yeah, Bama. I'm person more. I would say, and I say, sometimes can I say, if you want to or buy it to the baby, or best spend it one like about the way I work. Right way.
So that is all.
You know, I don't think so. I'm going to sign my lease this time. You know,
I know go on any mammy on papa money.
That's it.
Intimate, I'm a for the Christmas.
The rest of the panel.
Many panel now say we are not married.
And I don't be one to go to do it.
Oh, me no marry.
Zara also,
and just a side by side of GJ.
It's out to the GJ, so do be what I am.
Me no and live together. Me no marry. Yeah. And your bar,
by your situation be so.
You better be 2-3 days now.
Your situation be also. Hey, who? I want for say be able test me about you, no. The kite now we be so. The kite now we be so. I want for say who nim ne o kaka. Obetumi akohie obi. Sisi na ya its ya. Obehie obi pedasem ono ne na bi accommodation sem. Ebi kura free kuru mbae accommodation sem ya ya.
I know you.
Eti okwa hide am. Debi open. Usi oba open. Open. Usi oba open. What you say? Eti ebi ono kwa o kan o pushi no otwe no o pushi no otwe no ho ba chire no ana open up situation here there
o se afi na nipa ni free yaba
me chire ure me kama eti se fansa me tia se here right ma se tira munye o tia se but be go so a chira hwan no obi eso che no eti me face e bi a problem bi a me face bi a na o face it ana ade ho abewo
wa
o kra o ba no
me de me ho abewo
de me se ho de o de abewo o ba no me se me said that enye because minimum say be dealing with something think can be space can still push it and now ban am say bema situation many dey je ho ba me pese me dey me bed you know ba beto so ne ade me situation me ni ba bit that's why I'm not in the right space of mind to one nipa do better than bed
or pay 20 na wo push no
there be whole situation
open or pay 20 na wo
and I want some like house so pay
situation na asem na okay me so me pay men dada say betena me nchen
but we dey nipa kunu hiambo a oba ohiambo a waba oni nkrata na so you know Janet na nchen
there be we would walk hia no onye se oni nkrata go would walk hia no e bia na hia wo adwuma mu ufili gay na ona kan ufili no otweko na upushi mame adai me fili alo aje atulo so the situation only better around later
you submit one bedroom there Meti wa say the situation is so mobo. I mean to me nya ho hwe ya. And I said like there's no solution for you na mo 2 bedroom there me ma ba ko. But here 1 bedroom pa there. Me ntwe ma.
Obe hide abada.
If it is within my means there.
Skawo
me ho.
So to is ogoro. The whole revolt you know I scale you.
Me hide am.
Skawo ho be hide am. On entra da ba ko.
Me pe roommate am.
Na you find so 2 bedrooms so. 2 bedrooms skawo.
Na me nware o. There be.
Obede.
There be. Me pe nest.
Oh, if you want me in there.
Where would you channel what? Oh, coach, on all the story no kind. Wo kom kwa on all the story no kind.
What's me pen next? Oh, if you want
That's three.
I say I'm gonna be from bro.
Oh.
That be just am patch no.
Hey, na that patch.
Say what a grassy doctor no story no.
Debut.
A grassy doctor o heni yari. O only doctor ba ko pe okrobo. Yari bia. Alo bi ba ya o say the dey ya. Ade we chira wo. Just obey no. Alo say oh, and yes ade we chira say wo ya be no. Next. What that gross number and dreamie. And what chance oh na some problem. Take idea, I think sir at a point we know or you. Sometimes we rush into point to baby. The time the time that's all and then problematic.
7 years there.
7 years is way too long.
Wait.
7 years is way too long. Like
at least me person
be like 2 years camp out.
2 years,
like
yeah. At least 2 years there is fine.
Yeah.
At least 2 years.
7 years is
hey, 2 years in 2 years is just short.
2 years for
2 years.
Yeah, it's fine.
When your diploma for 2 years.
I know a diploma.
I said, more worry and my degree. But some more by year PhD pass.
It's 10th anniversary of masters and
Say they can go yeah. Be associate, be a diploma.
Almost straight away, I was more your PhD.
Sure, 7 years.
I know they all. It's Brad only point. Maybe free say maybe you free battle or point. Is to study the person, but that 7, number 7, a too perfect of a number.
We because us already like so long, like number of years now. Actually, now maybe our baby or not. On him say, you know, GDD, one in maybe.
That was all about the transfer. Hello, Chiti, or you?
Oh, son, it's only
so. Marina.
Yeah. Only no hono. Who say, yeah, call and I say, ma.
Yeah.
Until after 7 years now, one pa obende no ejaro.
They okay kako ide.
No one waste obi ba.
No, also time waste here.
There be.
I no waste time.
Because when I was a woo jano.
Yeah, but because I want you after 7 years.
So why did it have to take you 7 years and say
but why should it take me 2 months?
Yeah.
If 7 years is a problem there, then why should it take? My ability to observe.
There's a woman that's very, very strategic.
Say about first strategic perfect number 7.
7. So after 7 years no.
I know I say dated by 30. They also say allowed there. Like 7 years there. The first say Ghana remember 16. which one they two be? It is 16 or 7. 23 in your bad.
23 in bad.
Say a good number.
But then I feel like at 16, like at 16, you guys don't know much.
Yeah.
When we're teenagers, like
What is the perfect time to date
me, honestly, I'll say 25
for a man?
For a man to date with the intention of marriage.
For a man to date a woman with intention of marriage.
27.
27 for a woman.
For a woman to date for marriage, 23.
Okay. GM also.
Me, a woman, I'll go for 25.
I'll be DT.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dear.
I say we there,
because yeah.
I say we there, Chevy, are you follow? Gen Z follow. Gen Z follow. Chevy.
Yes, sir.
I say we there, but you are doing it. Why?
Yep.
Okay, I can hear you now. Chevy.
Yeah.
Okay. At what age now will be the will be for marriage?
30.
30 years.
As a man?
As a man, yeah.
At what age will be before marriage? Check it out.
Siri crowd who says, I say we answer baby. Let's go, Chevy.
Yeah, 30 years old for a man. And then for women, I think 23 is fine.
For a woman, 23 is fine. For a man, 30 years.
Yeah.
So which means you have like few years to go, right?
Yeah, because in their 20s, as a man, you're still trying to figure things out. And then,
So that's the time for you to explore, right?
right, in your 20s, yeah.
Exploring, work hard.
Explore.
Exploring your 20s.
I mean, exploring has to do with like a lot of things. It can be work exploring.
No, exploring women. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean
Because I don't want you to yes, always explore.
Yeah,
See,
that's also
how
work.
many a man I'll be exploring who say, oh, okay.
And then found that number. It's all about like the time range.
But Musa Chevy, a man who say that will explore or they'll have.
There's no number on that.
It's so catalog the way chili. Chevy catalog, I swear to God. Oh boy, it's a keep crap. Anyway, thank you, Chevy. Hey, who seen that? Mado Be said, yeah, exploration.
Oh, Obi bet me share about first one who na or bet my worry no. You want so bet me child from Sabe 15, 16 more.
Then we message see GM go like cheap test bar. Try white for 20 years. Yeah, your boss will say GM will find every excuse. I need paper grade.
I'm not trying to find an excuse.
Any paper grade. Hello, yeah, what do you say?
Any excuse now may try to find out. But situation I don't know the real city and when me found to.
Phantom yanko.
Yes, one found to her.
If you talk.
So, it's yes, I made it to her. A man be what seriously no. Me don't expect me share when they are number be worry. No, me worry. I will say you can explore kakransa.
Sa aware na nyale so be tu.
Oh, and I say me share my worry. Ebi ana bi ana adima for baby. Na bi amani so am 5.
So be you be aware ni neighbor dey be.
I don't and you are not my for at least you be did nkomo ahu ya ho kakra at least by 2 years time they'll say it
Adele unyo ba too be nkomo say
oh you dey fun at
you find trail
and be 3 yeah at least 2 days
okay
at least 2 days
DM so about 2 years big man go back say at what age? Okay, age you know you've answered yours.
Oh, age, yes, 23.
23
and 20.
And we have been
23 no we are young
For bad day now. For bad day now. Because
me 80.
And by the like about like at the age of 18, can I be on my no date man like when you 30 already. And by the
once I am so baby you free by now after normally after university what is around 24
and only in there.
Yeah, but for instance, I think
most people after
like at the age of like 22. But then the man that she got married to was like much older. But and up to now they're still married.
Now, buying you as a problematical.
Yeah,
I don't see that as
okay. So the tia because a problematical say. So obeying you as an warrior. Obara wo you know. First of all, on to be international say or to air chain. Inti obe try different guys. Ate dem jazz. None of these guys today, yen me and San Juan, yen ni partner ya wa ha, mema 4 year wa. Why ne beka say me ne oba betena me nye ne hwe ma ko ware.
Oh, me met me.
I just said the very same Bible afani no mu.
You see Okoya, you see Bibiania no Katozro. I say boy, because Obabu was say because I said the and there is a force boy and a summer who go graveyard.
No, but I mean, as some kind of true. Personally, me, I think so. I say a bad day, you know, like I warrant them. Like to me, I feel like say like by 23, it's good. And see, so I don't say crew say, you know, so if free high school, right? Usually I know 17 or 18, right? That's why you're serious. No, like I did person yeah, boom. By
22 a year college.
22 a year college. So I see. And see 23 she can get married.
I had the seriously.
Yeah, and
Ghana the economic, you know.
More.
Economy is there.
And see, I'm saying here 30 year. Ghana they was saying 50 as a man. Because I'm saying no, like say you don't want you can make it. But Ghana there.
The system, no.
And see, friend is saying, I feel like say I don't say because like for a man to get married, also 30 years. Ghana can for 20 years and count. But then, like, no, I built financially in BBR to get married.
The name me kind of say, "Oba ne te honum no, amanfo bitwa." Get ni video no matiara. O si ye kurumu na mo men ware ye no, mo wie sa o. Asra ba be ware ye no ba wie sa. Oba video ye no, ti mo bo ba mo nyana mo mrante.
O ma no mo pe.
Dem let's want to be drausa.
That's on the Bianca set now.
She said, yeah, we say, remember be we say it's going to be a problem with wow kwakufano a problem now.
Na so Bianca also because we are see where you be be worry.
And they true, said a few people.
Yeah,
but majority of us be worry.
Majority of the men were married, and
the majority of women were married too.
Not really, because there are more women than
it is true, but majority pay number, the majority of them were married.
No, they will not. They'll be side chicks and as a second or third wives.
Officially legalize side chick.
But side chicks.
I think say Mbana na say legalize. I want to say member mbona na say.
But member the advantage more.
Yeah.
But my casa te said the okasa we spokesperson mo bi no. Officially legalize it side chick. That's my question to you.
To me.
Officially legalize. Where your woman will understand that this is the concubine.
Debbie. Me traffic jam person me rebe. Yeah, because it doesn't show respect to the woman.
But say about it, there's no disrespect.
It doesn't show respect.
Now what if say Okacha say o wari bi account?
Debbie. Me worry me answer. Side check maybe I'm a but
maybe na so be fa.
Be depending on the situation.
Also what you setting.
So it depending on me.
Depending on no yire then why.
Maybe I'm here and to me here.
No, it ain't true.
There's a one first I check a woman problem.
Sometimes if you obano, if you feel
most of the times and not sometimes.
Any difference in the
Why can I say that anymore?
Sometimes most times.
The United times.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you feel. But if a bear man
DNA
Bemano
if you for yellow.
That's a ninja. Udu Fiena, or you're
now.
There be now you're hey. I say, there be and some beer who he cry, another be on the wall corner. As I said, feel it, upon you, my feel is over coffee. Definitely no better of a side chick be.
Don't want boy.
And a side chick sounds for and almost a year.
My benza.
There's a side chick follows on me.
Yeah, treat you bad. They say the real Bessia so carry near, you know. But treat you fine.
So was already position.
Obeyama.
That's all Cassati said, why be pay.
Marrying to any.
There bow how when your side chick. There was so between our girl now side chick. There was so between our girl me now.
What warrior? Now, Fabia now was side chick. Bema. So I won't worry.
It's Bema worry. They okay there.
Bema Maria, we are
And
exploring.
it's true though.
But Bema Maria on cheat.
Debbie, Debbie,
Like you
Debbie.
say, we know be how committed. Only nipa no how
Debbie,
committed.
Debbie.
Oh,
Maria.
say bia. Me no wo. I've given my word to you. Say you be worry.
I've given my word.
Yeah.
But you're worried.
But I say. But nipa no committed to you, exclusive. Or
How do you know?
Oh, this is the situation.
They also give you your word.
Hey, 2% just says,
Nah, what if say?
As someone can make you. To him, no. He can only cheat when he's married.
Yeah.
And I said
that is by or no definition.
I said it's called cheating when he's married. Because with the kind he didn't just give Oba back on his word. When he give Oba the entire family his word. It's honor is cheating. But the same way now, right? So, I don't know, like so. Always say be or be on there. The girl again said he's committed to her, right? That's what I'm saying. About her. That's also or man in the word that in that scenario, no, why the one that he's committed to?
Committed to first one.
No, he's committed to all of
first
them.
agreement first.
No, it doesn't matter. Once again, on what
That's the way cheat on one case by
you
nature.
can only be a cheat when you are married.
What you mean?
Yeah.
You can only be a cheat like a bando, in this
Find the meaning of cheating for me, producer.
relationship. You can only be a cheat.
When you are married.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Oh, yeah, Bema dear. That's
I disagree.
You
How?
are exploring.
And you find exactly.
I know you explore.
Exploring.
Yeah,
Because,
I know you afford that actually.
because when you are exploring now, I know what you mean who Rana saying Abna. Who for now on kasa na abna so ajiwatu.
You got it. Let's go.
So the first definition is act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage, and then the second definition, to be sexually unfaithful.
First one, let me pay. Anyway, all I'm saying is that, when I said in the act of exploring, right? Anything that Yeka said about it, to get Obia committed to you, so we are 23. That's what we say Obia when you like remember we get in your 30. Chance of him being like faithful to you, yeah, better than Bema when you 23 or not see ABI 23 and I said 24. All I'm saying is that GM said is exploring. Exploring is say if you me share abna ho me fe. Me na akasa wa Jimmy atum. Right? Me we na friend say me here way. Me nanti and as me call like me call more and me go share efia. Efia so ofe. Ono so me bisa number dey am.
Efia so aji watum.
No so Jimmy atum. The see no me nyanka bia come explore but me share me compare beauties now they are not the same. Me pe way. After aka character. Ninya ka we no ho.
Character so yeah.
Eka exploring no.
Efia ne adwo nyina character.
The character it's not always the same. So
There be
character
any-
ya kampo na, se character is me nya kampo ba kuni mediane no asem ba.
Say behind the character. It's character
Na
also.
make
Yeah.
an inci
If you end there, so I'll
kind
be
of
free.
exploring into and now be hun before you can get like the evidence that you are looking for. No. Unless you
Titi ala bititi.
cheating. On worry ni ya.
Over explore. Sana possible.
And I make
Okay.
and see after exploring one will say, yeah. About way character yeah, very say and we can face Yamuto. Then yes, BBI okay. That no way job now no if you it's not cheating. You're exploring.
Only abrat na ho. It's abrat so kwa ono so explore na.
I don't know.
No, I'm asking like will you take it if Abna is also exploring?
I'm a few weeks ago in Brand Bejina I said Omone Venison so on make kasa maybe me okay you I did one mommy you know we see Venison Elliot dear Elliot they be on page so like when you see a treat see about so do mama they will keep me and the Elliot to be the will be the backup
Or Babia or backup plan.
so I say
Remember the money backup plan.
they be explore again
Explore no.
they be
A man or backup plan.
and banana actually so I say
Or Babia.
it's not us we are just trying to catch up Sankaya Omanka by this Sankia, what the Garden of Eden, yet say lion so yeah. Oh, my Darroman,
Come in, chill, lions.
I'm telling you, my Darroman, I'm telling you. Sankaya Omanka by Nanka, Garden of Eden, GMA, Zebra, Miss Me, Chicken, Yapos, and yes, and they like go for pre Lamborghini.
You could do the accident today.
Them pan like flex saying Bema to lion so
Love to love you.
And I said flying horse.
Dragon, only dragon lab. Sister say dragon. What could you dragon? Cheated today. I don't even know. Anyway.
Man, I am Munjai, my man.
My man, where they are?
When they champion. My man.
Oh, I want the title to so that.
The title so Munjai.
Common can say.
You are not my man.
Omun can say be on office or no no. On can say.
One can say.
Say be a me your girlfriend. It me person me introduce you a chere me bra. Men can say.
My partner,
my
boyfriend, my associate man,
and I will concubine.
And Pranchet,
Pranchet, concubine, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Concubine. Check meaning of concubine for me, producer. I think I'm Pranchet concubine.
And I said,
concubine, so they kind of Bible with you.
And I said, Ray, friends with the intention of marriage.
Oh yeah, don't cry, you're fine.
Yeah,
friends with intention.
Makudunkuya.
Yeah.
But for now, we are friends.
That's how a man now we can all over. Man, the problem.
So the be on the chain professor say.
My mind just like
you are mine.
Yeah.
So it's basically a woman who lives with the man without being legally married to him.
Yeah.
So can you?
It's a woman who cohabits with a man without being legally married to him.
Another definition be any movie.
It just says a woman who lives with a man. Yeah.
Internet say or you. So near you too.
No, cause my man on
my man. No, you're bad. Oh, you be man.
That be a bemo.
That's mommy friend my son. Now my friend my man.
I do feel going kind of our man na.
There be my
because
friend with the intention of marriage.
Yeah.
And I said we are friends with the intention of marriage.
Yeah, that's
do people say oh na we are was a friend with the intention of. And now that's a statement.
Right, they say we and they be asking you one no.
Future present.
Which me friend you be a past participant
future present.
Yeah, which said which me the label to be so. Which me about say or say the pronoun yes she or a day.
That's all you do.
Yeah, into the same when I make an say or say you be a word now be in India. Oh yeah, no any.
The moment we are saying no more ya me in idea wajimo the way I'm see any man. Moment Mary wajimo.
Be you.
I have say you know.
Yeah.
Bomb video now again and say oh ma Nicholas on your went to a jano.
He wanted me to be a housewife when we first met, and I decided to kind of change and wanted a career, and he didn't want that for me, so he gave me an ultimatum, and it's to stay at home and be a housewife or leave and have a career. So I left.
Girl, we don't want to smack you in the face right now. So let me ask you this. Was he paying all the bills?
He was.
So, and did you, when you guys got married, that was the plan?
Yes.
So basically, you had him, your husband. He was your husband?
Mm-hmm.
So he was your husband?
Yes.
You guys had a family?
Yes.
You agreed to be a stay-at-home
yes.
mom. What made you want to get a job?
When I had to constantly ask for a couple of dollars to do stuff, when it was, no, I can't do certain things that I wanted, when it was, no, we don't have enough money to do activities because one income. And I'm like, well, this is not the lifestyle that I want to live. Like, I just don't want to sit at home and fold clothes and not actually date and have the extra money to do stuff. Like, I just didn't want to fold clothes all day long. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
Don't hate me for this, but I want somebody that's a little bit lit and turned up. My husband was boring. I know, don't. He wanted me to be a housewife when we first met, and I decided to kind of change and wanted a career, and he didn't want that for me, so he gave me an ultimatum, and it's to stay at home and be a housewife or leave and have a career. So I left.
Girl, we want to smack you in the face right now. So let me ask you this. Was he paying all the bills?
He was.
So, and did you, when you guys got married, that was the plan?
Yes.
So basically, you had him, your husband. He was your husband?
Mm-hmm.
So he was your husband?
Yes.
You guys had a family?
Yes.
You agreed to be a stay-at-home
yes.
mom. What made you want to get a job?
When I had to constantly ask for a couple of dollars to do stuff, when it was, no, I can't do certain things that I wanted, when it was, no, we don't have enough money to do activities because, one income. And I'm like, well, this is not the lifestyle that I want to live. Like, I just don't want to sit at home and fold clothes and not actually date and have the extra money to do stuff. Like, I just didn't want to fold clothes all day long. I'm sorry. All
right, boo. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
Don't hate me for this, but I want somebody that's a little bit lit and turned up. My husband was boring. I know, don't. He wanted me to be.
Yes.
Revolt Radio.
Yes. Is it right? Say Ibia Bema Bekacha and you say, looking at the situation now, a woman and crying tea, the Biana Udin credit the could babysit any identity. Tinefi, Menyejuma, and Shifi. Is it right? Big Mike.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think so. It depending on the kind of income, be the brafia na say even crown no say sikana or generous and those who they can manage it. I think so. It's right. It's only right. So like they'll do that because right now like so on Babako school and it's like they say we they care no more almost shady. What the banner corner on a panel almost share TV. If you form almost hate TV, they don't teach them. But I think that as a mother, like so will fear maybe like you are knowledgeable. I think that you would spend more time with them, teach them. At the end, Nagasana, it does not even help the man no. And banana bomb. Like you staying home no. Banana bomb. But sometimes it's like and banana be feel like say when they do that, it's not feeling it feels like say like they've lost like their entire like youth and at a time. And see. You can take both sides of the argument. So, many people like a reason for saying that because
we know say Nikuni boring. I know say on Tenefi now no.
Oh yeah.
Say what platform or what pay ma foforo. Abra wa ware Nikunu did say stay home and take care of the kids. And then his job. I mean taking care of this. But I complaining say on pay the fact say we hear bibia. Yeah. This is Nikunu Imano on Penisa.
Yeah, and when it has nothing to do with her staying home, I feel like saying can you man a chance this was gonna happen. So when you castle you're boring, it has nothing to do with there's nothing the man can do. Like to me, like because I feel like I say like the man is boring, this and that, and like see she's looking for something that has nothing to do because let's say somebody it's kind of okay. Scammer G and me $100 say but fat gas are mentor she mammy home. Todio here be a Uncolano, Jomu here be a Tomomo, like Scanny War home. She was still the problem is not the income or like the income coming to the house. Problem is the character of the man. It's not because the man is cheating or anything. The man is by her judgment, the man is boring. Right? Now what is boring? Like the explanation is that they don't go out or do anything.
Yeah, also probably turned up.
What is turned up?
Turned up, no cry. Say Chevy would have because turned up.
Second ni baraka turned up. Usually say my young question here no. Try to say yeah, young question here no. And and yet remember beyond a more say again young question no and because of internal
more share to be changed many.
oh yeah I know the son of Moka but maybe
I'll be watching who
son of Moka but maybe say trying to say like there's not like in this scenario that lady Nemano Bemano like onja
M1
there's not me say Akatenika turns up when you say bia family chorus when you I don't put the make say if that's what she needs man no command but turns up
there's a romance
and American but the kind of there young question no nti say we be man na won shi na won no ma in other words it be a juma no ntwa ye won shi na won no nti no there is nothing you can do just give up don't try to salvage anything just give up. Don't communicate.
Adia wa kujire nyankopon enimu ase nyankopon bono just give up.
Na say we no complaining you. Oba na person job because we are boring. Oba na person job because on she won no. Oba na person job because per judgment no. We ye bibia oba one thing na won ye no. So no can work as okay say engineer no ma we dey kotosh no ene nom ne bra. Ni engineer no mo fie. How about that? I don't want to be reckless say.
Me nyesho say beba no obey. Beba no see I don't say.
Yeah,
now you know say now if that will keep the marriage
already remember
they keep the marriage
already remember no you won't tell me that you find shine no ka you won't tell me that you ni ma jam the we aduan you won't tell me that na yes sir
no that I tell me wo
if mu there it will be one ma if mu there I want to see but now like nipa na say because doctors can say imagine the cancer name on your mind until
it took cancer.
It took cancer.
No?
Yeah.
She. Cancer drew pa no.
Now where so like
and baby is say
and I make you see say nipa ko say on share so we are bear now yire ni as I want say now one no ma by now hey and say about obabeka say asem we no now testimony na evidence we see obi on no shin nipa ko I won't say Charlie akwa the style be opia bontin a change gonna come not drinking bar like friends the bartender in South Pet was like hey what's up you say pena na omo dia brand no oba tie chi no ho a well me kunu dia aje we say cramp like they're not going to bring anything
anyway so talented Arimedia was nah she said she couldn't give her money for some things that she needed. Please,
and that's the reason.
I don't think so. Maybe because of being tenacity for things that they need. One to the eye different.
One is different.
Need. But need it.
Yeah.
Maybe anywhere or because of bad traffic. It's I don't think so. Want say be up a week or how you mad in a fan say Cambodia week.
Yeah.
$400.
At this point, Bema no, onja no man fan ko child support, don't child support to make sure to so he will survive.
Anyway, yeah, what you say?
That's a big mic as that's my shadow Dean and meet and I think he's Big Mac Moon F5 free as somewhat kind of boring but the lady started so I just say why ignore no and now the concentration
boring side
boring but I start saying I say or a career woman or per se or career juma what you say or per se or career juma on pesa which na be abeka say oh na me yere kwadwo 40 fie wanya hwe
no hada beka
it happens
no
sometimes your friends in-laws they say oh na we yere kwadwo for da bia otina fie wanya hwe wanya dwuma bia she wants to work first secondly anya se bibia ohia bia no baby sa obema no sometimes a man do how say
on pesa obe depend on bema
yes oh pesa o peska kwata bia the pant, the bra. This will be Sanyukun because she's not working. That is not fine. It's media. I think say, God know a point. She has a very, 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 very nice point. Say, or person here, but Bema preventing her from working. Because never be an hour here, be an a bit of sometimes you know.
Yeah. Say no before our because will be terrific. As a set in the to be every month to be
I don't know when I
allowance
say every month to be a Uchianica
allowance be
allowance or the mano and also allowance be a mano. But to me, maybe they may be there. I wouldn't allow you say Tinafia housewife. Nah, Menkoya Jumamra.
Okuta nkrafo.
Nah.
How you gonna?
Internet I say shift to Wahono. And cry yemma. I can choose to work in the morning, maybe an hour at night, and as I will be a over morning. Na me my night. You run a shift. Obanopa, where Ocean Korana after work, Maba. Abeshan Koran. You also have your career.
So what time do you guys get to deal with yourself when you know?
Definitely, maybe a weekends.
When you overtime.
There be. I'll have time for my wife and kids weekend. There be what time moment because I take care of them.
This is the kid though.
Yeah.
We are talking about the woman at this point.
The woman at this point, weekend.
Is that gonna be enough?
It's gonna be weekend enough.
Hey, if we are talking about a woman,
weekend enough.
I'm just asking. It's a weekend. Weekend is 24 hours, right? Within 24 hours, about that woman. Maybe a small house.
You fear, met Danny and I fear,
everybody only a wife, it be not time with yourself.
Time about a request. And that time about match anyway. Another time about that. What that will feel only Nina. So that will fear, then they will fear. Or cut time. Like one-on-one time. And then one-on-one say a track game. One-on-one say like
or her career movie 4 hours.
Now what you do?
At this situation, at this situation, when you how why your time sit here? Someone necessarily must.
And you say,
no. As some I walk, and I make us say, well, maybe I will find free here. Boring aspect. As I don't want now, why generalize? I didn't know, but I didn't so I no cry boring aspect and cry. Latter part for cry no kai. Or say on percent Bemano and Peso Bay Juma, no Peso Tinefie, no share and cry. I don't also per se or year because then you might be no here between could be a new.
In January, no Jawari.
One cast were Jawari.
Oh, Jawari.
Yeah,
he left the band.
I support her.
Yeah.
And I support her to Jawari.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a plan but first what her cry.
What do you say? No, what to buy say? If you are, maybe I'm a come school away. Maybe I'm a me certificate, I'm degree be. My career Juma, my come school away be. You are some person by housewife. So what is the essence of me go? You and loan that how cry cemetery. What's the essence of me going to school? I have to because I have to put it into practice. That's what I say. You catch up some my housewife and I'm in Tinefia.
On can't be housewife forever.
For how long?
Or say graduate. We running going back and forth for Sabia, but you could babysitter. We the American or Cofano na American tool. Back on Tenefi.
I will say Obano Bear Rusty.
Where Rusty says
maybe a crafty worker. She's not gonna be as good.
Oh, she's gonna be after that. You don't think? So I'm trying to figure a way that we can take care of the kids whilst we are all working.
There's divorce no solve the problem.
No, it doesn't solve the problem. But what I'm trying to say is, Obano, ebet my morning.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Night. And I say you Obano.
But then you ask what kind of jobs they do. It might be a night in you. It might be what like it's only
especially career
career way in the night.
The main man I will sacrifice some night.
Now me me a career is me a career is all the
say be a Chase Bank, right? Maybe I know your bank teller and you need like bank admin 9 to 5.
But the same Chase, so they have other departments that they
but some departments like department like they run and yet
lower ranks.
Yeah, and I know your department they be among here into like Chase, right? Like the bank tellers on to me night. What you say? In the age na like a juma kwa
it wasn't specified.
Yeah, it was not.
But we can use both situations.
We can use both situations.
No. We can use both situations. We can talk about a situation where there is
okay, fine. Man, that's Obani.
There is night and
Obani Juma Hattington Bank. Everyone is why
bank.
Open school.
Teacher. But so yeah, Juma baby, and also like 95. Right? They say the only thing is
I think so when you at the same time they are perfect.
and
I know you're perfect. I know you're perfect. And you the crowd be could daycare. Ne pon obi akofo. The obe pon tell akofa
could be 1,003 a month.
Bet me happy.
I'm young line. Someone
crowd them father say grad 2 3. O my say 3.
3.
So me 2 for 3 for 2.
Yeah.
None is way.
Now akofa obi am na betre fie so hwa akwa. They say go grad 3.
So during
Tell the crowd boy there asene.
So they charge by the kid. The same way with the daycare. Daycare no so some you guys are not going to qualify for a buying what? I'm telling you from experience.
It has to come from.
That's come from the income. If you saw income, you can and your way. So sometimes it makes sense to be a back better fee. Maybe the say the problem that I'm with Beman say. So all cast on fear, man, like more negotiate be 2 years. Maybe I'm calling Drew 2 years. Maybe I will wait for 2 years. Now for 2 years, like you say. Then I'll figure something.
2 years now, or by better fear. I would say you have to agree, say. Be every month be
of course compensations.
Oh yeah.
But according to what the lady is saying, I don't think there's anything like
say be okay, get me towards or whatever.
Oh, be a grocery be or to a year, but I should say be our.
I don't know mistake, because
I don't know what problem say because sometimes I will hear people who say or buy. When you begin with our catch you can say, give me money to go and buy this.
The solution is not living the best. Solution is that you want to go, you want to work.
I can that's not means like that's what it's going.
But the emphasis said that's the situation, right? Emphasis said so now can I say, but that's the situation. The solution ain't living the marriage. Yeah. The solution is to try and find a way to go to work.
Because
take the kids to
but maybe
it is scam be now I'm gonna a daycare for somebody about
maybe to her no living the marriage no be man atimi akoya adwuma.
And I make her say
that's her decision.
And I make her say living the marriage had nothing to do with the man being boring. And I said the man tell her to be a stay-home wife.
Boring, yeah.
Once she was telling the lady, no. If it was because
turn up.
Yeah. Like so when you because said right, if you're not showing Kolana, I don't think so. Like leaving the marriage was the reason. I mean,
for that, more problem, kaka.
Yeah,
because you see, a bear man also know a year juma 9 to 5, ABR extra hours. You see, at one buffy, you are expecting bear man to say, on fa F like new energy, MRFE, I'm please you or banner, which is totally not going to be possible. Into the who's a bear man near boring, But if sen can be a bear man or etifie, Beman Buffy
regular hours, 8 hours,
yeah. And I think I should rather enjoy the marriage.
And then I just say up now, of course, and I said dating when I was in Remuno, obeying like a jobless man.
Now, maybe a Obana Jano. Our decor, you know.
Say be a first or a mistake. I feel or rectify mistake. The opposite what they are fixed.
What's the first Obana perception? Be I think the basic be no.
That perception.
Interior because of that. This time, I cannot tell you now. Bearman no be a yes or cast or boring intimacy. Even if Bearman is a cry and I said, no, because it will be boring.
The but for also, and before say as many dancing, you know, you try some now who be here dancing for her to say some pobia or turn up. This is a woman that doesn't even
pobia or Bearman attention.
Heavy. Or say up a beba. Or can also don't judge me. But
yeah,
but opobia or
because what's not you check
or turn up,
which is fine.
But how does that turn up look to do with it?
And to maybe the Americans into going back into another marriage, you know, and it's not.
No, she's only going to find someone or be having fun with you. I don't think
they only be having fun there. You're not sure to the
Facebook then dating you when you
and your marriage in all people.
Hey, marriage is not open.
Relationship.
Now, relationship is not marriage.
She's looking.
But relationship is a commitment. If you are looking for a relationship, you don't have to come to. You don't have to come to a show.
That is what she wants.
That's what I'm saying. No, nipa kuno person say nipa kuno be fan, right? Or nipa kuno be fan na the person will be on call before they be an hour. Like unya girl bia so nipa kuna open on call no na on fan on spare one call for no so so enya no so we are no was an friend lady we Kendra na say oja ni kunu no go fa guy we say On in here for share na afi guy no friend engineer. That's what is gonna happen.
But let me ask this question: how did we get here?
How did
Say
you
if I say be our bema, na obaba be ware, ohun oba we nije no ho. Then I'm to do this situation. Crowd more having conversations wasn't a form of agreement in place and sana.
But according to a question of I would say initially your catcher is on best stage over car say Annie.
Obey then.
Obey stay home, initially no, she agreed.
But I don't think they I think they involve
The agreement is an
They
agreement.
be say we don't have to put paper on. Me share am person me waro. Me need you one person not.
Because your
Ana me share me TSC here me say be priority. Ade me ye bu wiase nyina ye me ma. It's me idea ni. This is what I think it is right. My present it to you as a woman and me who am ni ye de. Eje ho. Ye wo na encourage society me pese gabet ne fi. No I de. Ahwe encourage. Say would you tum say ne na o ma me ware wa. And uti na be man that ultimatum no say see that the marriage or
the we are ohun no nya sada na eti.
The way ohun say.
The we are be man catcher no. Call our no.
Situation is different.
Situation is different. And which means it say times near coin you say renew.
Then you should have
And a bear man also near ready to renew times now in the coin. So that means that I'm also my family.
I don't think said the man is stupid enough said okay we know what time said minimum age but now why you stay home wife and at this time I'm not able to afford all the bills in the house but so it's not for you. I don't think so. And
until I make us a girl that you know might not be neat. It may be some wants.
yeah, like they're
because all say need there, may be a need there.
yeah.
I would disagree because there's no man or because say be a here and name out here to survive. No, I can't provide for you, but still I want you to stay.
But maybe a survivor, fine. But maybe other extracurricular and so on.
A bit is a 10 apple. Tell you this kind of you. Oh, I'm poor. What can't say? What can't say?
Say, what could be some man on first?
Debbie. Ah, baby, you have those as a bit too weak. Cow.
You be say $50. Who could do a live? Yeah, Chicago could do a live bit demon. A quarter could try you with a Chevy.
What I only go Chicago. Only go Chicago.
David, I call her that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I call her that. Yeah. See, I mean, it's, you know,
but how can we have let's talk about this. How can we have an agreement as you and I, Yajiatu, said this is what we are going to do. Now in the agreement, you know, or say, na me name say in a bit.
But I do so to be sign player and I will work with him for to sign contract. But what started out to me who say, there be contract I'm going to go there. I say,
but how are in your contract? How are in your contract?
Sometimes I see a renew vows.
Renew vows. Only one sometimes. Well, really will be that. Sometimes it's a renew vows.
I think renew vows.
It could renew vows.
Renew contract, you know. My marriage should be on contract.
Official contract.
Yes, a contract.
Alidia.
Your contract in 2 years, 3 years. You're after contract now. I will say renew. I need a renew. You say you're not terminating.
Then crowd me.
So media and I make take custody of them.
A grass contractor.
And contract. Now make take custody of them.
Your contract.
No, I can't make take you.
The break very contract that you we are the fuck.
So they are fine.
We jabo.
But yes, a me German, but say me back. It's definitely me fan.
None about they also put on contract.
But our NSC, our year, the beer cast our year, our can't worry. Now we name the why we read.
Of course.
In the end, you say you name the idea who can question into for the next 2 years, no. Young Cosson share.
Any some share our rimu. Why can't you do all that background checks? Why can't you do all that background checks to make sure certain things are as well as getting into the union?
Ladies.
I was 7 years
because we have allowed her.
Lady now can see you boy. Background checking me and say, oh, what? But somebody now feel no, I will not prince. Yeah. Background check verification. Maybe some say why didn't I say what's it? My Joa Samatum. Afe
Ejina so they are.
Yeah. Afe say oh yeah, na say, you know, because Right, now we are anytime now you two mono. Now when you say we are career woman.
And I make I say
Career woman they can wo.
And the only so na asawa na kan beginning start kasa no. Aka say deceit or deceive be man.
There be me on this evil man.
Only deceive be man say. One magia to based on 17 me gina so make the decision to marry you.
Asem na be man ka kire no. E be almost start marriage no. One or two things be asesa.
One or two things asesa.
So let me say bia. I don't know if say uchi ane car. And I say allowance bia. E bia no man allowance bi.
First no the balance on farmer.
E bia no man no. E bia
no man but e bia na enough.
Now make us say variance an agreement is an agreement. Who agree but make us say e bia no man no. Like and somebody can deny variance instances.
She agreed. But there was no timeline on the agreement.
Okay.
Marriage, the timeline anymore.
If I agree, so do you want me to suffer for the rest of my life?
Do you think the man working hard to take off? You don't think the man is
for the rest of your life?
The man is also suffering.
That means making if you're useless.
Useless, I say. But how on earth can you be profitable than taking care of your kids?
Kids, no,
That's the
same thing you guys
and then now
was it Wednesday or so? You were saying it is not your responsibility to take
care of your mother. No?
Yeah. It's not. If say or not sacrifice a juma way. No atina fear, no show mu anyini.
Na say granted baby that walk off our buy to juma.
You are in heaven, no more heaven.
You are not my responsibility into omoko. Now, sisi ano, what will I do?
So one smile.
Sisi am anya juma. Sisi am mini 401k bia. Mini what you say I'm call retirement and then I'm never sure me ho.
Everything that your husband owes, you have 50% access to it.
I can't rely on my husband.
Why?
Why should I rely on my husband?
Why can't you rely? You are in a union with this man. Why can't you?
Why should your husband believe you and also rely on you?
Me to rely on my husband.
Not making like this thing, like where this thing is going is very, very tricky. Because if you can't rely on your husband, then the man has
there's no point of being married. Yeah.
The man has no need to be in there, so he can go to work. And I make us say
that man also agree with my sister.
It's true.
And I make and until I buy all 50% the audio.
What if you say me property?
But life is choices. You made a choice to get married.
Me say like the man has a right. Like he had the right to have like when you like nakweja. It's the same thing. Like if you are talking about risk, like the risk involved, no, everywhere you turn there is a risk.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
My thing is this man so far has not given you any way. Say like he's gonna let you suffer. But I want to know what you feel like said depending on him, no, it's gonna be a problem. Your career, which is fine. But make us say if that's the reason for the divorce, dear, then going into another relationship, no, does not solve the problem.
And to me, I don't think that she's going to another relationship to look for BBO. She's just going in for the fun.
Fun there. This year,
Warren no kind, or could put people not lighting up. It made me who say,
and only they say light it. Yeah, man, I go tell so. Oh, probably I'm not light it.
To light out.
No, I say I got.
Sana mimi who know. Jesus
Christ.
She's looking for marriage.
Be safe. If you cannot afford a woman's needs and wants, don't accept her to stay home. Don't expect her to stay home.
Yeah.
Once, the hen am prioritizing. Because human wants is unsatisfied. There's no way you can satisfy that. It wants the hen am prioritizing.
But I know who can determine my priority.
But if you are looking for money from that person,
and I'm say, if you are looking for money from that person will pay girlfriend in China. Or then they determine their hen priority.
Okay, yeah. So let me read some comments.
Maybe the better priority than your priority.
GM now is her time to explore. Ha ha ha. Yeah, she's exploring. Miss Boate, if a woman accepts to be a housewife, but the man can't afford certain needs, then I'm sorry, but most women will want to work.
Yeah.
The lady has a point because if you can't afford a woman's need, and wants, woman's needs and wants, don't expect her to stay home. She accepted because she thought you could afford it, or maybe the man promised to handle it.
The passion of Christ. The passion of Christ. Yes, right.
Yes, who will be yeah. Hey, whoa. Yeah. But me free say, if we had put math in place, okay. Say, the Juba Ben, if you also me maintain fee. Now, be me.
And I say,
if you are so many me here,
family planning.
Minim go be or so on every week be or any more. Every week.
Housewife.
It's no, on worry. Or say every week be or any more. So if somebody have lived this lifestyle for the life all this time, it's hard say. On your side, they cannot live. I know some women, they won't step out.
But my thing is she, if Chevy has met that girl that you're talking about, is she gonna tell Chevy said? And I said, it's Chevy's job to find out. Said, Miguel, you said me or you night every week. And
let me say we are having a conversation. I'm planning in my mind to marry you. Okay, so you and I are having a conversation. I'm asking, say, I want you to be a housewife, right? It is the responsibility of the woman to also say if I'm going to be a housewife, it will come with this kind of cost.
Yeah, but you know, you and I know, sir, she's not going to factor in. Like, Tamamoka said, I want you to be a housewife. No? I don't know, we're relegating a 99 and son every week not to be a bill. Yamana can has nothing to do with the 99 and son. It's calculations now, you're not fat.
That's what I'm saying. So, man, can say because all these things will pop up. Because, in as much as I may be at Tanaka, say, be an more and you need, it may be a need for her.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But what she was expecting, almost
expectations. Yeah.
And they said they're prenup.
Maybe I feel like said their marriage
pre-contractual.
Their marriage was never meant to be. Marriage was never meant to be. Yeah.
They're the Malcasa.
Because she was never going to be satisfied. Like this, and I say, even if she was working, right?
The man would have been boring.
The man would have been boring. One. Even if they were both working. Like, like the fact that she want a man that is like, could it be said she chose the wrong man?
It's very possible. The moment that the marriage breaking and then everything.
What if
it wasn't a type of
law. Michelle. Michelle. Right? Michelle, very saying.
They say, oh, Baba Dada, which is wrong, man.
Yeah.
If tell me my dada.
Women are moved by what they hear.
And
is that my fault?
It's our fault.
Yeah.
Would you say baby fault?
Yeah, it's because of what you told me.
They be who now to another kind book. Who could you about now TV ground and shit. That's my wadi way. My plan wadi way via. I feel me person make nice near Netflix. Now because oh yes, I need to know.
You are getting the whole thing wrong.
No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm saying that in that case, maybe Obama like she married the man.
They will say why will leave you know? Or that make you wrong choice.
Wrong choice, yeah.
You know, or will leave you.
Made a wrong choice
because maybe you're okay in the situation that we're in. Or now when you're okay, you know.
Or enter marriage is because of a small catcher. We deceive. We don't see deceived in now make us say a beer and seminar bearman catcher.
When
so that is internet beer. I say
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I say a beer and seminar by Jitu Musa by and I feel on person baby. Because yes sir.
I
can't share very saying if about a Giannis or still or say about it Nakasa.
Sorry, Jacobo cry wrong.
Expectations or bad expectations. And I need cry like changes all the time. At one point up a Tesla. When you got na Palisade mupe or Palisade.
Hey, you be shade pa.
Or when you both here.
Hey, you be shade pa. But when we look at this situation, I also think say it's because of how we don't take this union serious in India. I'll never tell.
Not anymore.
Yeah, we take we because it looks like say Obiam percent or no big sacrifice.
Yeah, right.
I did we know so no sacrifice.
It's about the wedding day, pill. Right now, it's about the wedding day. Independent here.
Because first, now I used to think, say boys don't cry. They will see you know, boys. They said,
Yeah.
Just said the way I like.
Yeah, we are also ship there now. On the accounts, man.
It seems that we don't take this thing serious. I don't know. You know, it could be say Sansem na girl ne kanina no. Afterthought. It could be say Sansem na guy no. Catch a girl ni nyina no nim sa de me kakeke mint me. We don't take this thing serious. Say bia. Adena something serious, and therefore, if you are gonna have conversation about it, that conversation, you know, has to be honest. And everybody has to understand it. Conversation that go on. I think that's the problem. But anyway, but a student in a video, no, why?
If you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you're just No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do. You want kids to come into your class, you want them to get excited for this, you gotta come in here, you gotta make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you gotta touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him. You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation. And when you come in here, like you did last time, and make a statement about, oh, this is my paycheck, indeed it is. But this is my country's future and my education.
I respect that. Can you go outside, please?
But there's a limit. When I'm not bitching, but simply making an observation.
Okay.
And now I will leave. If you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you're just No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do. You want kids to come into your class, you want them to get excited for this, you gotta come in here, you gotta make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you gotta touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him. You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation. And when you come in here, like you did last time, and make a statement about, oh, this is my paycheck, indeed it is. But this is my country's future and my education.
I respect that. Can you go outside, please?
But there's a limit. When I'm not bitching, but simply making an observation.
Okay.
And now I will leave. If you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in...
Boy, yes, one. I said, why so emotional about the situation? Yes. School experience to say, school experience. There's a lot of people that big Mike who go school experience. Teachers, they will say we high school for university. We experience be our teacher foul. Una go to have a catcher. Unya experience bisa. Una call high school. Sevi, una call high school. What do you think about what the guy say?
Nah, he's 100% right. So, like, just the teachers just teach off the curriculum. They don't try to, mold it to like the kid's experience, or like he said, like you got to touch a kid's heart. If you tell a kid to just do something, they're gonna be like, why? Like, just because you tell me to do something, I'm not gonna do it. You have to, make it relatable to them, and then they'll be able to learn a little bit better.
How is that a teacher's problem?
You're the teacher. You get paid to do that.
Yeah, he or she gets paid to teach the curriculum, not to make it relatable. It's two different things.
I mean, that's
but teaching is not reading, though.
That's what I'm saying. So if the curriculum says that 2x plus 2 is equal to 0, you teach it as.
But you teach, you don't read.
Come on, say for instance, like you have to touch there. There are 17 or 20 kids per class.
So Utieni initiates what he was saying is the woman is just sitting down there, handing papers.
Like that one, I agree with. I'm saying,
and then what the old canoe, supporting evidence of assembly and all.
Exactly.
It's what he's saying is, get up, come to the people that you are teaching. You don't sit somewhere and just give us something. Say you are teaching us. Come to the people. Let the people know you care about what you are doing. When you are offering something that you do not care about, nobody takes it serious. So basically, that's the standpoint that guy the free.
Yeah, so he's right in his standpoint, but it's not because fans of Chrome say the kids also have the teacher can probably try to reach out to them, but then the kids also have to meet her halfway. It's not
right. Everybody have a responsibility.
Exactly. See, for instance, what I'm saying is difference. Shavika said, they have to make it where we were not, and this is a different country, right? In Ghana, it wasn't like this. Right?
In Ghana, I don't know if Sisi Ghana won't.
No teacher be a very careful. I'll put him on. Both teachers too. We won't come out and teachers too.
In Ghana, it wasn't like this.
Sisi, before you start class, no one would your mind introduce.
Maybe.
Some activities. Sisi, teachers, no.
Mental, nah.
No, not mental, but some. Sisi, I do how more some greetings. Or some activities and then a bonding
relationship.
Because that can be so. I said, Tama was trying. Would you rather have a teacher? If person to tables not hot nice, and I said 2 times 2. Would you prefer that?
Yeah, boy, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mental.
Like
yeah, but then
let me jump one day morning, Rob. Hey, bad day morning.
But then you see, I believe that you and I would choose a teacher that would just put the people on the same way. At that time, right? They say Nimdiaba. I'm saying, sir, we cannot send our kids to school and then make it the responsibility of the teacher to to make it relate. I think that the parents also have to push the kids a little bit.
But there are some teachers that are very lazy.
There are some parents that are very lazy too.
But that,
a lot of parents do not even open their kids back.
It is true. It is true. But this person, so let's take it responsibility per responsibility. This person in the classroom is responsible to make sure these people understand the curriculum. If we are just going to base it on the curriculum. So your job is to make them understand. It's not about reading. It's not about teaching. It's not about lecturing. Regardless
how
of
do you do that?
But that's what I'm saying.
He
So it is a teacher's responsibility to find a way to get to the students. And what this kid is saying is that you are sitting down and then you are just handing. These kids don't learn like that. If that is the approach you are going to use, we are all going to fail because we don't learn like that. It's your job as a teacher.
Because they are the future leaders. The kids are the future
leaders.
They say
what he of course we'll be future leaders.
Future leaders.
What trauma do you? What trauma do you? So he has to voice it out.
Me when we say we go high school, from Form 1 to Form 3, English now the teacher never Milano. The piano Milano. Now from Form 1 to Form 3.
That's what he knew.
What?
That is not.
Or say, brother class, bad classes.
That is
bad classes.
Someone teachers near who say no more organizing.
And they may be a Ghana. They may be a
say be a 1+1 a 2. Watch 1+1 2 maybe. It's like so you are trying to say if some more class now or extra classes now now it means that one me idea you are being paid to teach me means I mean to escape for and more and say what's not sharing.
I agree, sir. The teachers have to touch the kids heart. Like they have to find a way to make teaching pleasant to the kids that the kids can understand, right? But I'm saying, sir, I can relate that to certain age group,
right?
But have you seen high school? I'm saying,
but this woman signed up for that though.
I know, and I make her say, I'm saying in Kualano. There was some privileges via free, but not any. The teacher try to say part of being related was touching the kid. But touching to
showing affection.
You can do that to a high school kid over here, especially some when you're both sex are different way. It can be interpreted
differently.
I'm saying we cannot blame them completely. What I'm saying is depending on the age group, you know, I can understand like honor like because
they said the who cry and they said the okay the who cry is all the bayakra.
Exactly. So I say, but that does not in America said earlier okay said baby I said yeah you be no say shey you sir pronounce you be no because I'm sure we'll keep adding more things. We're not quite there all. It's gonna blow up in our own faces.
Right.
We are building a time bomb. That's what we are doing right now. All I'm saying is that like depending on like Ryan saying the early childhood education if we have professionals that are good at their job in place now like coming up now like it's gonna be easy for like the next or upcoming classes and our grades right but here we are right now so they daycare and I make us almost hate TV if we are founder almost hate TV they are just there as a babysitter. It's like Saying daycare acquire say saying we like a babysitter or farm club baby right and so all of them is messed up already
right and
then kindergarten like they are trying their best because me say me baba like my last born ni teacher first time and I judge a book by a cover because me say I just want to get so I can't remember because the way I casa crown but yeah but I was like I didn't have my team checking and getting. But we're not casano. We're free, you're free. Oh, because I got this or you be a but sana
you do you be.
Yeah, but sana the bad boy and me opinion in our class. Like or you don't want back.
Maybe or we no baby.
Oh, yeah, be. I'm just saying, sir. And see, like you know, like yeah, build the idea we cannot even like we can't blame the teachers so much, but I do agree with what he's saying. But I'm saying, we need to also look at like the other parts of this thing. You know, part of like teaching and I said like being relatable and that's making the curriculum relatable. But even though it's your job, it's like being emotionally attached to these kids, emotionally, and in this country, it's hard. In this country, it's hard because like the way we were raised, the way we were bullied, the way I'm not saying it's good. The way we were taught. They be one of my friends saying, "Abiola maths book no, yeah trauma, Akiola, yeah trauma, kushia." Whether you figure it out or not, you keep doing it. My friends say simultaneous equation. I taught myself.
Omo ba kubi oho business book be friend Frank Wood. What is a book? Oh, you call me.
Elective maths, geography.
Course.
General.
Aha. Only way you there, it was
so, and see, to me, it's just like, yeah, I'm not saying so. I didn't know you're right, but I'm just saying, the guy was like before you can criticize somebody. Like you also have to like look at like the variables in place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or any experience our experience in school if we say teacher already or do I be say about on fact class your person you know.
High school there most na no na teachers ni no mo ya there.
High school.
Yeah, my high school. Teachers.
Yeah,
as a students no na as a young. But when it comes to teachers
now officers say
but so now they didn't know when to man like and gather like the students to come to them. So that's teachers.
And the students are when I just want to they are when they want to.
Okay, can we say the same thing for the video?
No.
Why not?
Let's say
hey, you know what try our bread in Jaffa.
What try and boy then cancer. If Sanka try
for a student
to come out
to
and
feel
that.
to feel that frustrated. Look at like sometimes look at the way the guy speak. Or say the last time that you say and say this is your paycheck, you know. Yeah, we understand it's your paycheck, but it's our future and the future of our nation. For a kid to speak like that, you know, or observing him maybe.
Oh yeah.
I will never tell. Yeah. And then you could even tell the tone of the voice, you know.
And yeah.
Like this guy is in deep pain. Like you are intentionally doing this thing. Me say Milano na me kana se. Oba. O say asa. When I was in Kumasi High School. Opa papa ko biti do akwa kurasi school. E honum kontomre yento. E nwo yento. A house kontomre yento. Yento wo. Entino. Because Tommy is kenya na meji efiri mo
Wow.
This is a teacher in class.
Someone who has been paid.
Paid to teach, saying this to students. Like any once, any twice. Or no, TV kase. Say be if I say those days here time no talk strike pa.
Yeah.
Eti high school so na omo we be say 1F. I mean 2F near you were. We need 2F I be you were near there. And everybody wanted to graduate. So until that is the gig, you know. Say a cost strike, and say yeah exams. It means to say class work, you know, and one or they it's the way you go to because suggest all this kaka ho yes all mark.
Sometimes I'm to be through book.
Yes, one to book na.
One to be book.
And these are tactics that the teachers and maybe say and up to now I still feel so bad about that situation. Omuye oye bibisa ana me de koy also onye Jesus kaka ho na me de share bag na me de ko e.
They feel you.
And in your head, in your new headmaster after a see and your mark on be any new headmaster. He was bent on changing the school. It will decide this will be 1 year exams in Biano. It will only teachers be 8 in the class to class. And they bounce now when you hold the any we school now. I don't know. I'm buy a frowa. It ever say be a NS coin now be a 1 year 2 subjects.
Yeah.
Yeah, carbon be a subject be a 3. It tried 6. No afro say say boss ani bo mi. E bo mi din na me say me ni nyina. Na teacher ni na ono ye no ka ho omo bebo. O ka omo bebo no ho bi. Na me say o me ni nyina. And I say but it's here say English one English. And I say I did it with the community teacher ni no. O say to me this ka ho answer. Yeah. And all the teachers were there. The headmaster was there and I'm can't say no. Na headmaster say me na me yi free me bag and he still beat me. Okache say wabu obu nyina into amomia. And the teacher was there.
And he didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything about it. Na me so 2K na me kurebo took obu suspended me 2 weeks. Because of that situation. Or 2K na me kurebo. There's no way my yard there. Teacher ni say on he still beat me. Wow. Instead of calling the teacher out. Also, our students into wow, momia.
Other students also are more out because they also did the same thing like teacher said.
And
also Ghana, they remember notice it. Say, "Udu tikojia ho, ubewu." Ghana, the way you want to say udu tikojia, you were in our call for best support. Ghana. And that's what these teachers have been doing for years. Oh my animal we yes. Bye could be a phenomenon or check economics. And or talk or true book. Said that okay, or true book. Also be anto book. Book no the bar man for talk any other. I know the ma by force. Guy back or borrow or the carry shitty trips are was hey when he be too old to or the carry boat trips on one hand I was hey who to book is when he be too like I don't know.
No, that's bad.
That's a situation. Me who boy with video like it just has to be like, bro, it's crazy. Anyway,
that's the way teachers normally statistical free.
Yes, extortion.
That's an internet. Because free education has never been free. Free education, like I don't go for one was free education. I don't. It's not like. In fact, anytime I need a chatting in a crowd, it wasn't free. We're still paying for like extra classes, like books. We beat me for a pamphlet, say. Oh, yeah, Monto. I did what my
university crowd you.
I did what my friends say. Matter.
Ola Kobe or but university.
Matter, electron, proton. No, I get to know, but not atom.
The times book le. Hey, yeah, go high school. Be a times book. High school, you make types.
Teacher need be actual book. Teacher need be actual book. Because I drew a university, and I'm saying choose one language. I am so any Mayagan. And I say, I cranty.
Siaga.
Sure.
Do I know say you kwa exams no. Yes, you can say pattern or what is your name? Where are you from? How then Ghana. And you almost see any so first one. What is your name? Near Bissau. Now I can say. To my reheze.
I'm far back.
My reheze giddy na me meteor. You rema na watch tell you what there.
Tell you what there, what's really?
The same.
How are you? I try me.
What's your charm?
I told me that's what you say.
Your friend is your friend is like, what she said.
What is your name?
What did Baba Hadeko? Another question.
What is your name?
Anna, what is your name? My name is Lele Acho.
Instead of say, Obeka say, what is your name? I know my sausage. Oh, my sister, I'm saying, hey, tell you what time. I say, I told me.
Baba Leo.
Third one. I say, tell you what time. I say, I tell you what definitely job. I say, tell you what time.
Shift to that, sir.
Oh, how are you? I'm fine. I'm saying, my friend.
Get out of here.
I went down one stress. And they passed me with him. Me tomu book.
Auto book little basso.
Book on passing me. Yeah. I'm catching say one two book now. You be feel you. Me to book me kwaya tell you time kwaya acho me ni.
Obusa pass.
I'm say pass me nya e.
Ah, ewoga. Inga. Say let's call her Tiaro.
We be say me so kra bi huka.
German chapa.
Students know it's just lectures just to make money.
And you were if I said if our medicine like medicine students are doing the same thing. I said
you really think say they are different?
They are not. It's the same thing. The same thing. It's a mostly nipa bebre omutua sky na omako school.
Yeah.
Makola.
People, yeah.
University of Medical School. Medical school kind of say
no.
Say medical school say fee pay.
Yeah. And so fee pay.
Fee pay. Into what feel crowd who could tia fee pay.
Future.
With that being said, no. This was the Revolt Drive. This is one of,
Revolt Radio.
This is one of the best show on your airwaves. But even though we are issue in still mon share among comment. Among chere wadwen e o show no so. Yeah, there will be as thank you, Chevy. Thank you, Big Mike.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, GM. Bye bye. Obinka Kelly bye.